We are starting with the Munda Manki governance system. The traditional governance system of Ho tribe is known as Munda Manki governance system. This system governance is seen as the first republican system of governance in India. This governance was approved by the British officer Thomas Wilkinson. Now, the Ho tribe is a sub branch of Munda society. The head of the village panchayat under Munda tribe was called Munda. Several such gram panchayats were merged to form a party headed by a Manki. This governance system is known as Munda Manki governance systems. The details and of important posts, organizations, and fact related to Munda Manki governance are as follows. Now, Munda in this governance system, the head of the village is called Munda. It works for the administrative, judicial, and tax collection. The Kua is the assistant of Munda and conveys the decision and orders of the Munda to the people of the village. Manki. By joining 7 to 12 villages, a Padha is formed whose head is called Manki. All Munda and the Kua are present in the meetings organized by Manki in which a matter is settled unanimously. Peer Punch, the judicial head of Padha is called Peer Punch. Now, Tehsildar, it is the revenue officer of the village who mainly works for revenue collection. Deuri is the religious head of the village and performs religious rituals in worship, recitation, festivals, weddings, etc. It also works to solve cases of religious dispute. Yatra Deuri is an assistant of Deuri. Now, Dhoklo Sohor governance system. The traditional governance system of Khadia tribe is known as Dhoklo Sohor or Dhoklo Sohor governance system. The Khadia tribe is a sub-branch of Munda society. Therefore, the imprint system of Munda society is visible in their system of civil governance. Dhoklo means meeting and Sohor means chairman. The Khadia tribe are mainly of three types, that is Doodh Khadia, Dhekli Khadia and Pahadi or Sabhar Khadia. There is a slight difference in the self-governance system of these three. Around the year 1934-35 AD, the people of Khadia tribes formed an All India General Assembly, that is Mahasabha, for empowerment of this society, which later named to be known as Dhoklo. The caste system was supported by Dhoklo Sohor Mahasabha, while this committee opposed the Panchayati Raj system. Now, the details of important posts, organization, and facts related to Dhoklo Sohor governance are as follows. Mahato. Traditionally, the people who set up the village are addressed as Mahato. Mahato is considered the main person of the village. This position is usually hereditary. The Mahato can be changed with the consent of the villagers. Now, the head of the Pahadi Khadia village is called Dhandia, and the religious head is called Theuri. Along with religious works, Theuri also cooperates in the works of Dhandia. Now, Chandia, the Gram Panchayat of Khandia is known as Chandia. The head of Chandia is Pradhan. Negi, it is an assistant of the village head. It is also the messenger of the village head. Now, Dhira or Dhera. In Kharia Khadia system, the caste panchayat is called Dhera and its head is called Bandia. Now, Khoot, for settlement of intra-villages, that is two or more village disputes, a regional administrative system is formed, villages having similar gotras, which is called Khoot. Now, Karta, it plays major role in operations of governance systems. People of 20-25 villages appoint a qualified person to this position in the panchayat. Only an honest, justice-loving, intelligent and familiar with the social custom person is appointed to this post. The post is not hereditary and no salary is provided to Karta. It conducts the governance of the village and resolves the disputes and other problems of the village. It is the duty of the Karta of each village to inform Sohor about the events and problems related to the village. It also informs the king about the decisions of the various disputes. It also performs the task of purification, that is Bhat Bhitar, of those families which have been declared impure through adoration. In cases of sexual crime, the guilty person is punished with Bitlaha, and he is ostracized from the society. It can be removed from the post for disobeying the rules. The officials above Khatra are Reed, Pargana Raja and Khadia Raja respectively. So we have Karta, then Reed, then Pargana Raja and then Khadia Raja. Khadia Ghat, the president of Khoot, that is inter-village panchayat, is called Khatra, elected from among themselves, and this post is called Khadia Ghat. The meeting of entire Khadia Samaj, that is community, is known as Dhoklo. Dhoklo is organized annually by the Khadia tribe, in which prominent representatives of the village like Mahato, Pahan, Khatra are involved. Karta is responsible for all preparations related to the organization of this meeting. After every 3 years, the Dhoklo Sohor, king of the entire Khadiya community, is elected by the people through this meeting. Now, Dhoklo Sohor, he is the chairman of the Dhoklo. The chairman of Dhoklo is the king of the entire Khadiya community and is called Dhoklo Sohor. It is elected by the people in Dhoklo. Major cases are decided by the king himself with the help of his ministers. Now, Lakhiyar, Likhakar, it is the secretary of Minister of the King and helps in king in social, political, and governance works. Tinjaukar is the treasurer of the king and prepares the details of incomes and expenditure. Now, Diwan, it is the advisor of the king and plays an important role in the conduct of various administrative matters. Pahan or Kalo, it is the religious head of the village. It is called on occasion of various festivals, that is Karma, Phagu Puja, marriages, etc. It is a hereditary post, but it can be removed with the consent of the villages. Now, Pahan is provided with Pahaniya land by the villagers. Now, miscellaneous. In this society, the dispute of villages are settled collectively by Mahato, Pahan, Khatra, Karta, and other elders. The presence of Mahato is mandatory in the meetings related to redressal of disputes. Punishment is decided by consensus. In this community, sex offenders are also excommunicated from the society as punishment, that is Bhitla, and as is done in the Manji Pargana system. Now, other governance systems of tribals. Important facts regarding tribal panchayat and self-governance systems of other tribes of Jharkhand. The tribes of Jharkhand consists of 32 tribes. It will be 32 after the inclusion of Puran, and the system of self-governance exists in all these tribes. The details of important facts related to the self-governance of major governance systems of major tribes have already been discussed in the previous chapter. Keeping important facts related to the systems and other tribes in mind is very useful from examination point of view. It is brief and tabular details are given here. Now, Lora or Lohar, there is no organized governance system of this tribe, but they have a caste panchayat to solve their caste problems. Dispute between two villages are settled by inter-village council that is formed on special occasions. Now, Bhumich is the head of caste panchayat of tribe is called Pradhan, and this post is hereditary. In this tribe, ancestral property is divided equally among the brothers. If there is no son in a family, the daughter has right on the property. Consanguineous marriage is not allowed in this tribe. Now, Mahali, there is no organized governance system of this tribe, but panchayat is formed at the village level, and through this, the disputes are resolved. To resolve the caste issues of tribe, an assembly of 12 villages is formed, which is called Parcha. The offenders is punished both financially and physically. The convicts of serious crimes is sentenced to a public feast. Mal Pahadia. Now, in the self-governance system of this tribe, the head of the village panchayat is called Manji or Mustagiri. Manji held by Gorayat or Diwan. Everyone has to accept decisions of the panchayat, and the person who disobeys the decision is expelled from the village. Disputes between two or more villages are resolved by inter-village panchayat, whose elder is called Sardar. There is no provision of punishment like Bhitla in this tribe. Like Mal Paharia, in the self-governance system of this tribe, the head of the village panchayat is called Manji. Manji's chief work is to settle all kinds of disputes. Besides, it also executes religious activities. Gorayat helps Manji in its works. In this system, there is a Nayak for 15 to 20 villages and a Sardar for 78 to 80 villages. The work of these two is set to settle internal disputes. Now, Karmali. All the posts of this system of governance are hereditary. No systemic political organization is found in this tribe. The head of the caste panchayat in the village is called Malik, that is owner, and the post is hereditary. Malik executes the marriages of marriage, gotra, sexual offences, etc. of the village. At the Pargana level, there is a panchayat called Sadganviya Vayya, whose main function is to settle inter-village disputes. Its head is called Pargana Malik. Above the Pargana, there is a panchayat of 20 to 22 villages called Baisi. In this tribe, there is a provision of physical as well as monetary punishment. The information regarding the meeting of panchayat is conveyed to the people of the village through Gorayat. In this tribe, the head of the village of panchayat is called Mahato, and its assistants is called Khato or Khato. The decision is taken by Mahato on the basis of customary rules. Now, Parhaiya. There is a caste panchayat in every village which is called Bhaiyari or Chati Goth. An inter-village panchayat is formed by joining 8 to 10 villages, which is called Kara Bhaiyari. This it settles the disputes of one or more villages. The execution of religious activities of village is done by Mahato. For the welfare of the village, activities related to worship or recitations are done by Baiga. Now, Korba or Korba. The Korba tribe has its own caste panchayat. Through this, matters related to marriage, sexual offences, land property, division of property, divorce, witchcraft are also executed. The head of the village panchayat is called Mukhya. There is a provision for Bada Mukhya for settlement of inter-village disputes. In this tribe, veracity of allegations is assigned by swearing the witness. A person can be expelled from the society if he marries outside the caste, just like in Baitlaha. A person expelled from the society can be re-inducted into the society through a feast. This is called Bhat Bhitar. Now Asur, the main officers of Asur Panchayat are Mahato, Baiga, Pujar, Gorayat. All the adult male members of the village participates in Asur Panchayat. Senior citizens of the 5 villages together form Panch, that is jury. All the disputes of the village are settled by Panch only. Both physical and financial punishments are given by the arbitrator. Now in Birhor, the people of Birhor tribes are divided into hunting groups called Tandas. Tanda is the supreme organization of Birhor. Its head is called Nyaya. Nyaya's assistant is called Digwar or Kotwar. To solve the disputes of the village, there is a meeting of the head of all families along with Tanda and Nai, in which disputes are settled. Now, Birjia, the traditional caste panchayat of this tribe is called Kutumait. The system of caste panchayat is formed in tribe whose head is generally as an esteemed person. All kind of matters are settled by caste panchayat. Baiga, Besra, Dhawak, elderly and respectable people of the villages are included in the caste panchayat. Now Sabar. Sabar tribe has its own caste panchayat whose chief is called Pradhan. The Pradhan is assisted by Gorayat who carries out all orders and messages of the Pradhan of the village to the village of the people of the village. Now all disputes of the villages are settled by caste panchayat. All posts of caste panchayat are hereditary. Now Khond. In the Khond tribe, the headman of the village used to be called Gautia, who solved all disputes in the village. At present, this post does not exist in the tribe. At present, Sarpanch is unanimously elected in this tribe and is head of the Gram Panchayat. Now, Bhaturi. Traditional panchayat system is found in the Bhaturi tribe whose head is called Duhar. The post is hereditary and it also conducts religious activities. All disputes in this tribe are settled by panchayat only. The head of the rural panchayat is called Pradhan. Marriages in same Gotra is considered as a serious offense. Now Kisan. The system of caste panchayat is found in this tribe which works to settle the disputes of the villages. Pargana panchayat, which settles inter-village disputes, is set up by joining many villages. The chief officer of panchayat are Mahato, Kotwar and Sardar. The person who convenes the meeting of panchayat has to bear all the expenses for the operation of the panchayat. Now, Banjara, no systemic self-governance system is found in this tribe. A community council is formed to solve the problems of the villages, whose head is known as Nayak. Nayak is elected by the members of Banjara tribe only. Now, Bhinjia, this tribe has its own caste panchayat headed by Madi or Gaddi. Caste-related matters are resolved in caste panchayat only. In this tribe, the representative members of each house together forms a representative committee whose head is called Kharta. Now, Kharta resolves all kinds of disputes and a decision is final and valid for all. Eating beef is prohibited in this tribe and there is a provision to ostracize the person from society for eating beef. In the case of some crimes, so the ostracized persons are re-inducted into the community when a community feast is given to the village. Now, Gond, the system of caste panchayat is found in this tribe whose head is Baiga, also known as Seana. All the disputes of villages are settled in the caste panchayat itself, where decisions are taken unanimously. The person is ostracized from the village for disobeying the verdicts given by the panchayat. The ostracized person can be reinducted in the community after apologizing and offering a community fest. The Chero tribe has a system of self-governance, which has its own panchayat. Various disputes of the villages are resolved in this panchayat. In this tribe, there is a system of panchayat at village, circle and district level. The head of village and circle level panchayat is called Mukhya and the head of district level panchayat is called chairman. There is also a provision to excommunicate the guilty from the caste and society for violating the decisions of the panchayat. No systemic system of self-government exists in this tribe. Many villages together constitute the inter-village panchayat whose chief is called Raja. The king is assisted by Diwan and Pandre. This is Chaik Barik. And this was Chero tribe. Now this is Chaik Barik. No systemic system of self-governance exists in this tribe. Many villages together constitute the inter-village panchayat whose chief is called Raja. The king is assisted by Diwan and Pandre. All posts in the administration of this tribe are hereditary. All disputes are settled by inter-village panchayat on the basis of customary rules. Now Bedia. System of systemic self-governance system is found in this tribe. The head of the panchayat formed at the village is called Pradhan. It is also called Mato. At the village level, all disputes are settled by Pradhan and its assistant is called Gadaut. Inter-village panchayat is formed by joining many villages whose head is called Sarkar. The head of panchayat located at the level of whole society is called Pragnait. In this system, all posts are hereditary. Now, Kora tribe has its own traditional village panchayat whose head is called Mato. Parmanik or Jog Manjhi are two posts to assist Mato. Decisions in the Gram Panchayat are taken on the basis of customs prevailing. Now, Goraith, various matters in the tribe are settled through caste panchayat. Various matters in the tribe are settled to caste panchayat, and the thief of this is called Darina. In this tribe, property of the father is divided equally amongst the sons, and the daughters does not get any right in father's property. The cases of divorce and widow remarriage go to the caste panchayat for hearing. Now, Kanwar. The system of caste panchayat is found in this tribe, whose chief is called Sanya Syana. Apart from caste panchayat, they also have a village panchayat whose head is called Patel or Pradhan. This is for Kawar tribe. Now, circle level panchayat is also formed by joining many villages, which settles inter-village disputes. A central panchayat is formed by including several circles, which resolves disputes related to entire area. The system of traditional panchayat is formed in this tribe, whose head is called Manji. All matters of the villages are settled in this panchayat, and the decision of the panchayat is accepted by all. The caste panchayat is found in Kawar tribe, and its head is called Mukhya. Almost all disputes of the village are resolved by caste panchayat. Disputes between two or more villages Disputes between two or more villages are resolved by inter-village panchayat. Panchayat of 4 villages is called Chatti. Panchayat of 5 villages is called Pachura. And panchayat of 7 villages is called Satora. If a person does not obey the decision of panchayat, he is expelled from the village. Now, Baiga, traditionally the caste panchayat system has existed in the tribe whose head is called Mukaddam. The post is hereditary. To assist Mukaddams, Sanyas 6 are elected by the villagers. The work of conveying the decisions of the panchayat to the people of the villages is done by a messenger called Charidar.